there's a few Alfa Romeos. Oh my god, she's been here a long time. Ouch. Well, not a lot, to be honest. Just an empty building. I'm getting no answer, so I'll have a quick look at these cars. There's the two-door, this is. It's open as well. Two-door. Hello, good morning and welcome to a new episode. Right then, the Spanish invasion is now well and truly over, for today that is. And when I say Spanish invasion, I mean the heat, the searing heat. The heat that's absolutely been driving me up the bloody wall. A lot of you probably enjoyed the heat, but I'm not a man built for heat. Because where I live, there's nowhere really to have a dip. So you have to travel several hours to go for a dip to enjoy the sun. If I'm by a beach, I love the sun, as I said before. But when you're not by the beach, and you know, not in one of the most beautiful places in the UK, kind of abysmal, the heat's a bit too much. Right, the only thing is it's raining, and another thing which I don't like as much as the sun is the bloody rain, because you can't do anything. But it's not raining that bad, it's just a bit of a spit. So the plan of action today is no other than go and try and find some cars. That is what we're doing. We're going to find some cars, hopefully on driveways, in bushes, wherever the road takes us today. So put the kettle on, put your feet up, and enjoy me moaning. Sometimes you tend to go down wrong roads, wrong lanes, in search of cars, and what you don't see really is me doing a lot of reversing, because I do a lot of reversing, because I end up going down areas where you're not supposed to be going down really, and this is annoying. It's one of the nice smell is because they're just dingly dangling about, aren't they? So I found a bunch of Alfa Romeos. Well, there's two that I can see, but a lady came out as soon as I pulled up, and she asked me, am I okay, am I lost? I said, no, I'm not lost, I'm just driving about. But you're not allowed to drive about in this world because it's classed as suspicious. But I'm going to just sit here for 2 minutes. If they come back out again, tell me to move on, I'll move on. Oh, there's a few Alfa Romeos. I wonder who owns these Alfa Romeos. They're very nice cars, to be honest. Extremely lovely cars. This one's clearly had a front end smack, this one has. Such pretty cars. There's one Alfa Romeo, two Alfa Romeo, and there's another Alfa Romeo over there with a Mercedes. But these are very pretty cars. Very pretty cars. Manual. Full leather interior. What are they called? Alfa Romeo Barrera? I'm sure. But there's a lot of them. I think this person must break these cars. The front end smash on that one as well. That's got a panoramic roof by the looks of it. They're very pretty cars. I don't really want to venture to the other ones because it's right next to the house that the lady came out and told me to move on, basically. But they are pretty cars though, and it's absolutely soaking because it's been raining so much. But they are very nice cars. Very nice cars. Oh, there's another one. And then there's a Mercedes at the end. Oh, there's one of those cars right there. So there's three, and then there's one down there that's obviously on the road. So maybe that chap owns all this land. So I've knocked, I'm not getting any answer. But there's one, complete one. See, I've knocked the door, not getting any answer. I'm assuming that they own all these cars here. I wonder what the story is on that Mercedes. Let's have a quick nose. Oh my god, she's been here a long time. CRK 230 compressor. Oh my goodness, look at those wheels, AMG wheels. She did have a car cover on her once. That front end of this car looks evil. Right, ladies and gents, we haven't found absolutely nothing. I've been out about an hour and a half, I suppose, but unfortunately this is what happens. It's absolutely pouring down. So not only do we have searing heat that's cooked me like a turkey, we're now having absolutely torrential rainpour, downpour. This is the UK. So, the sun has returned. That heat that I said that gone has come back. So the Spanish are now doing a double invasion, triple invasion, quadruple invasion, in fact. Right, so it's a new day because I couldn't find anything yesterday. So we're now looking again today. And because the kids are breaking up for school for 6 whole weeks, I'm not in the best mood because the 6 weeks holiday, if you're not a parent you wouldn't know, but the 6 weeks holiday costs so much money. Not only have I got to look after my children, I've got to do things and create content. So I'm going to age in these 6 weeks. This month and 2 weeks, it's going to be a bloody killer. Right, so we're going to get some fuel because I haven't got any, obviously. Well, not obvious to you, but obvious to me. And then we're going to have a look and see what we can see. I have spotted 2 cars that probably one of them is the thumbnail. Well, if not, it's not. We're going to have a look at those in a second. I'm trying to get some fuel, so I'll be back in one momentum. One moment. Has anybody else realised, well, I'm sure a lot of you have realised this, but when you leave the house, the second you step outside those doors, the door, if you had doors, you'd be quite rich to be fair, but door, Alfas have one. Anyway, moving forward. It costs money. The second you wake up, you're spending money, believe it or not. Right, it's too hot, and I don't have aircon in here anymore, it broke. And I got chalkboard windows. Right, let's get on the merry way. Or our merry way. So, driving down the lanes looking for potential cars to look at. We've just come across this place I looked at a long time ago. And the car's still there. Let's go and have a look at this car. Last time I came, none of this was cut. There's a new car here. There's this little Renault, if you remember correctly. It's a bit worse for wear now. Bit of a strange site though. No one actually lives in there. That's for chickens, that is. That building there, it's got chickens in it. But if you remember this last time, a good while since we came here last. It's a lovely little car. Doesn't deserve to be sat here rotting though. I mean, the condition of it would suggest. Let's do a reg check. Well, I've got no signal out here, so unfortunately we'll have to go and do a reg check elsewhere. But we'll have a quick look around it, like we did last time. It's locked. Lovely interior. I mean, that interior is exceptional. She's an auto. Can't quite see the mileage, but she's an auto. Fantastic condition on the inside. I mean, exceptionally clean. It's got factory fitted carpets too, floor mats, which is lovely. And it's a Renault Clio Executive. Such a shame, really, for it to be sat here doing nothing. A lovely car, like last time when we checked it. Still sat here, still doing nothing. Not much we can do really, there's no one to ask about it. But it's such a lovely car just to be left. Oh well, let's keep looking. Well, now a lot of you know I love my old farm buildings. And this one, as you can see, is beautiful. If I didn't have IMSTOKZE, I'd be building, sorry, not I'd be building, I'd be recording buildings like this. I love them. I mean, this would make a beautiful little home, beautiful Airbnb. Looks like this one's been cleaned out. Look at the old stones, they're lovely. Look at the wearing. Obviously this is you know, nice, and that's been worn down by maybe rain, maybe. So the roof redone on here, I think, at some point. Got a hole up there now. I know what you're saying, it's a car channel, I know, but I just love these old buildings. Look at these flagstones. God, they're expensive to have these flagstones still. More beautiful flagstone. Gorgeous building. Wow. I mean, you'd pay a premium for this sort of flooring. So in future episodes I want to focus my videos on not only cars but kind of the journey that the day has taken me on. So whether it's finding some cars, finding old buildings, or me just talking utter crap, because in actual fact the channel is slowly slipping away from me. Truth be told, my channel's basically as this old building looming in the darkness, waiting to be transformed into something great, or will most likely just sit like this for many years to come. So my channel, I think I'm slowly losing grip of it. Yeah, and it's sad really, because I've given 7 years of my life to YouTube, 7 years of not being around my kids, 7 years of not actually having a normal job and earning money to live, not being able to do an awful lot of things because I've dedicated my whole life to YouTube. If anybody is thinking about doing YouTube, don't. It's not worth it, unless you know for a fact whatever concept or whatever niche you've got will work no matter what. Don't chase cars, because it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay off at all. You end up thinking, why did I start? So I come to these old buildings and they do make me reflect, to be honest. They reflect. I stand in these old buildings and I think of their history. I think of what they were used for, what they're going to be used for, who made them. And yeah, in my opinion, it is a place to reflect. It almost feels church-like. You see how the light is coming in from that there, and this beautiful, beautiful ceiling, roof, and the way it's made, the architecture. It almost feels church-like. And I have the same passion for these old buildings as I do for old cars. So they both kind of link into each other. Yeah, so you will see more of a transition into old buildings and old cars, obviously, as time goes on. I feel like my channel has gone the distance, but I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter, far from it. My only criticism is the less people watch, the less I'm inclined to create content. Anyway, the cheekiness in me is coming out. I want to see what's in there. Be there for a second. Ouch. Well, not a lot, to be honest. Just an empty building. But this would make a fantastic apartment, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you agree? So this type of building would be fantastic for me, because the idea, the plan forward for my channel, I need more of this though, is to have a building like this, to have classic car meets, or like say for this example here. Now I am dreaming, ladies and gents. I often get told that I dream a lot. I am dreaming. It's good to dream. Bit of a sofa over here, you know, bit of a nice carpet here. You pull in your classic car and we sit and talk about the classic car in a magnificent building like this. I think that would be a fantastic way forward for the channel. An old building and kind of podcasty, kind of YouTubey, pull in with your classic car or your retro car. We sit there and a couple of lads, you know, cameras, all the right lighting, and park a car in here, and just talk about it, talk cars, stories, history, you know, what car your parents had, what cars you got brought up with, you know, what most people like to see, what I watch on YouTube. That's what I'd like. But it sucks being poor. We've just spotted some driveway finds. Let's go have a look. An old Mondeo estate. Oh god, Ford Fiesta. Another Ford Fiesta. Wow. This one. I doubt anybody lives here. It's a gear, that one. Is that an old sandwich? Ford Mondeo estate, a rare old piece that is. Don't see them anymore. I'm getting no answer, so I'll have a quick look at these cars. This is a two-door, this is. It's open as well. Two-door. Doesn't look bad inside, very mouldy. That hasn't been open in a long time. That door's been bent open, that has just been in here. When was it last on the road? Doesn't say. And then you got this gear with the nice alloys and the little bit of side skirts. Has it got a side skirt on it? No. This one again looks nice on the inside. Don't know what the mileage is. How's it going, buddy?
Hello.
Are these, is anybody in here? Well, they passed away.
No, there's somebody who owns it.
So this is
Like
mum's
It's
house?
been like this for 30 years. Wow. Well, we've been here 27 years, so it's been...
So you must have been quite young when his mum died then?
Yeah, he'd have been... What's he now? He's about 62, 63, so yeah. You don't park 3 cars.
No, you
and
don't.
leave them here.
No, I mean, that's
It
probably...
was a fourth one, but he decided he couldn't fit that one in down. He couldn't leave it down there.
I mean, that one there looks okay. Doesn't look that bad, it's undercover.
Yeah.
This is suffering, but this is the gear model, so it's quite rare. I know it sounds silly.
No, it's alright.
But it is
I
quite...
don't remember having them.
No, just... Oh, you do?
It's not frightening.
The thing is, they were quite cheap back then, probably.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I had a few of them.
I mean, these Fiestas, they're up and coming.
I had a gear version of that
Yeah, I thought this was
in
a
a
gear
sort of a
version.
pinky red colour. It was
Oh,
awful.
did you?
Yeah.
Christ. Reminiscing.
Yeah.
If you want to look at your past, just look over the garden fence.
I was going to say, yeah.
All right then.
Karen my wife had one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, but he's unlikely he'll do anything because
You can tell most of the time they never sell. They never ever sell them, no matter how much.
We've had people wanting to get them for stock car racing.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Anyway, cheers.
At least he can't put any more up there.
No, I'll see you later.
Take care.
And cheers, bud. What's the mileage on this one? 134,000. This one is. Wow. Yeah, the last time we saw a Mondeo LX. Well, it's the LX is a Lux, isn't it? Right. As that chap said, his mum passed away 30 years ago, so he's in his 60s, and those cars have been there ever since. And he won't part with them. See, I love stories like that. I love stories like that. So I've been driving around since 9 o'clock this morning. 9 o'clock this morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new day. And it's now 1 o'clock, and that's all I found. But this is why I do it, for finds like that. Okay, they want the greatest finds, but it's the story behind it. See, if we just recorded those cars and that was it, that would have been it. But because that chap came out to talk with us, and told us the story, there you go. Now we know the story. Now we know why they're parked up, and now we know that they won't ever be sold. Those two little Fiestas though, especially the gear one is quite a rare car. So I quite enjoyed that, to be honest. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So we spotted another car. I don't know what it is. All I can see is the roof of it. I think it might be an MX-5 because I find so many MX-5s. And in actual thoughts, I think it is an MX-5 and I don't even want to go out and look, but for the sake of content, we go out and look. Yeah, it is a Mazda. Oh, what a poor girl. It's not at all. Yeah, that's dead. Wow. She's dead. Nice steering wheel. She's a bit sad, isn't she?
Yeah, no, it's not for sale.
Okay, I do apologise for disturbing you. Bye bye. Not for sale. I wouldn't buy it anyway, but you know, well, I probably would. I probably would buy it if it was like pennies. But the thing about Mazda MX-5s, the reason why they're off the road, the reason why I see so many parked up off the roads, although when I actually went to buy one, I did an insurance quote first to see how cheap they were to insure. I found an insurance company that I was quoted £12 a month. £12 a month. And the reason why these MX-5s are off the road, and if you are an MX-5 owner watching my content, you'll know for a fact the reason why they're mostly off the road is because they rust. They are rotten. They rot terribly. I've just found two very rare cars. They're mini mokes, I think they're called. Not mini mokes, what are they called? But they are cool little cars. What are they called? Mini. I know they're quite rare. Mini something. I'm sure they're mini something. Mini. Let's have a look at them. I get told to move on, like, but mini something. Mini Marcos, that's it. Yeah. Mini Marcos. If you remember we saw one at Bonham's auctions in Goodwood. He was actually selling them. I was selling that one. It was a white one. I can't remember what it went for. So the red cars, Mini Marcos, and there's two there. Again, I'd like to have a drive in one of those, just to see what it feels like. Two Mini Marcos, I don't know. But two very rare cars, not something you see every day anyway, and especially not on a council estate driveway. So sometimes driving around these estates pays off, although they're not like abandoned. They're still a good find, still a really good find. Right, ladies and gents, I think that's it for today's episode. I've been out a good few hours now. I'm hungry, I'm tired. If I find anything on the way back home, I will be I will endeavour to show you my finds. So from me, Stokesy, thanks for watching. Remember, don't leave yourself, like I do all the time. And as always, keep the car hunt alive. And I will see you oh, the owner's just come back from the mini markets. And I will see you next week. Yeah, see you next week.